Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another deep dive, this time into Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' relationship. Now, I know they were recently in a controversy for It Ends With Us and all the drama surrounding that movie. However, that will not be included in this video. This video is just their relationship. If you want a video on the It Ends With Us drama, comment down below and I will do it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, let's get into the deep dive. So their relationship, friendship starts July 24th, 2010, when they attend Comic-Con together to promote their new movie, Green Lantern. Then we skip to September of 2010. Blake and her Gossip Girl co-star, Penn Badgley, who played Dan Humphrey on Gossip Girl, break up. So they were dating, I think, since 2008 to 2010. So they break up 2 months after Blake and Ryan do Comic-Con together. And then we flash forward to December 2010, Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson and their marriage. They were married from 2008 to 2011. So both of them end their relationships a couple months after each other, which kind of suspicious. Then in June of 2011, they attend the premiere of Green Lantern together. And then we have, between June and October of 2011, they go on a double date, which Ryan describes years later saying, "We were buddies then." I remember it was funny because for about a year after Green Lantern had come and gone and all that stuff, we were both single. We went on a double date. She was on a date with another guy and I was on a date with another girl. That was the most awkward date from their perspective, probably, because we were just like fireworks coming across. Blake posts years later on Ryan's birthday the restaurant where they fell in love. Ryan also tells GQ this: "We were hanging out at this little restaurant in Tribeca that's open really late and this song came on. And I was just like, wanna dance." No one was in there, so it was just totally empty, and it was just one of those moments where halfway through the dance, it was like, oh, I think I just crossed the line. And then I walked her home. And I don't really need to go into what happened after that. So between June and October, they go on a double date. It's awkward for their dates because there's just so much good banter and chemistry between them. And then we get a little more info into years later, years after this, we get more info into exactly how they fell in love. And then October 22nd, 2011, Blake is spotted leaving Ryan's apartment in Boston, and dating rumors began. People magazine claims that the duo are very much a couple and are really happy together. So that is when we see her leave Ryan's apartment for the first time, pretty much confirming that they are a couple and that they're happy and are very much a couple. And then September 2012, Blake and Ryan surprise everyone by getting married just after a year of dating. The wedding is super secret, but we know it took place on a plantation in South Carolina, and Blake's wedding gown was made by Marchesa? Don't come for me if I mispronounced that. However, if you've been following Blake and Ryan for a while, you know that there is a lot of controversy surrounding them getting married on a plantation in South Carolina. There's a lot of hate surrounding that, as there should be. It's just a very controversial part of their relationship. And then May 5th, 2014, they attend their first Met Gala as a married couple. Now, if you know, you know, Blake Lively is always the queen of the Met Gala. Her outfits are always my favorite. She always slays that red carpet, so this is really important. And then October 6th, 2014, Blake announces on her since deleted blog website that she is in fact pregnant. And then October 20th, 2014, they attend their first red carpet since the pregnancy announcement. And then in late December 2014, Blake and Ryan give birth to their daughter. We don't find out the name till March when Ryan goes on the Today Show and says, "It's James." Everyone knows. I didn't want to be the first guy screaming it out to the media because, as we know, little girls turn into teenage girls, and little teenage girls sometimes scan through the archives and go, "Why did you do that?" And James is named after Ryan's father. March 10th, 2016, they attend a White House steak dinner together. And not many people can say that they've done that. That's for sure. April of 2016, April of 2016, US Weekly reports that Blake is pregnant with second child after she is seen sporting what appears to be a bump on the set of her new movie, The Shallows. Okay, so pregnancy rumors with their second child arise. And on July 4th, 2016, they attend Taylor Swift's annual 4th of July party in Rhode Island. September 30th, 2016, Page 6 reports that Blake has given birth to another girl named Inez. No formal announcement is made because at this point they are super private about their kids. December 2016, Blake and Ryan shock everybody by taking both kids to Ryan's Hollywood Walk of Fame induction. In his speech, Ryan says, "I want to thank my wife, Blake, who is sitting right there, who is everything to me. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. You make everything better. You make everything in my life better. You've given me the two most incredible children I've ever hoped to have." And then May 7th, 2017, they attend the Met Gala together again. Now, a lot of stuff happens between this date and the next date. However, I felt like it was a lot of filler and wasn't really necessary to, like, the core details of their relationship, so I decided not to include it. May 7th, 2018, Blake attends the Met Gala solo, but her clutch makes a nod to Ryan and the kids and their family. And then we skip another year later to May 2nd, 2019. They attend their first premiere of Pokemon Detective Pikachu with Blake sporting a baby bump, confirming that baby number 3 is in fact on the way. So Blake's favorite way to confirm a pregnancy is basically just to go attend a red carpet with a baby bump. And then October 9th, 2019, multiple sources confirmed that Blake and Ryan welcomed their baby months ago. December 12th, 2019, Ryan goes on the Today Show and talks about having 3 daughters, saying, "It's all women. I'd have it no other way." He also joked that having all girls is just part of his master plan to, quote, "wipe men off the face of the earth," which, honestly, I'm kind of on board for. Like, I'm down. That sounds okay to me. Okay, moving on. March 17th, 2020, so in the middle of COVID, Blake and Ryan donate $1 million to multiple food banks. June 1st, 2020, they donate $200,000 to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund to support those protesting the murder of George Floyd. They say on Instagram, "We've been teaching our children differently than the way our parents taught us. We want to educate ourselves about other people's experiences and talk to our kids about everything. All of it, especially our own complicity. We talk about our bias, blindness, and our own mistakes. We look back and see so many mistakes which have led us to deeply examine who we are and who we want to become. They've led us to huge avenues of education. We're committed to raising our kids so they never grow up feeding this insane pattern, and so they'll do their best to never inflict pain on another being consciously or unconsciously. It's the least we can do to honor not just George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and Eric Garner, but all the Black men and women who have been killed when a camera wasn't rolling. Okay, so that's their statement. And then in July of 2020, the name of their third daughter is revealed with none other than a Taylor Swift song, and most of my Swifties know this song, but it's called Betty. And then August 4th, 2020, Ryan opens up about their shame of getting married at a plantation, which we've addressed that it's something that is very controversial and is a controversial thing that kind of like surrounds their relationship as a whole. He says that it's something we'll always be deeply and unreservedly sorry for. It's impossible to reconcile. What we saw at the time was a wedding venue on Pinterest. What we saw after was a place built upon devastating tragedy. Years ago, we got married again at home, but shame works in weird ways. A giant fucking mistake like that can either cause you to shut down or it can reframe things and move you into action. It doesn't mean you won't fuck up again, but repatterning, and challenging lifelong social conditioning is a job that doesn't end. Okay. So that's kind of them addressing and apologizing for where they got married. In November of 2020, Ryan opens up about being a girl dad in an interview with Access Hollywood, saying, "I love being a girl dad. I have 3 daughters, which I never in a million years would have imagined. I come from all boys. I have 3 older brothers. I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so for me to have 3 daughters has been such a ride, and I love every second of it." Sorry. August 6, 2021, Ryan reveals how they feel about their kids' names being in a Taylor Swift song. "The names are the names of our kids, but, we trust her implicitly," he said. "She's very sensitive to any of that stuff, and obviously the song has nothing to do with our kids other than our kids' names." Okay. November 8th, 2021, in an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Ryan shares the secret to their marriage, saying, "We don't take each other too seriously, but we're also friends," he said. "Falling in love is great, but do you like each other? That's kind of the question you gotta ask yourself, going into it." Right? So they're like, that's the statement. I don't really have a lot to say on this one. And then February 14th, 2022, Blake posts Ryan on Instagram for Valentine's Day. And May 2nd of 2022, they attend the Met Gala, and Blake Lively wows yet again. And then in September of 2022, Blake confirms she is pregnant with her 4th child, which we now know is a son named Olin. October 2023, they attend the Chiefs versus Jets game with Taylor Swift, who is cheering on her new boyfriend, Travis Kelce, who we love. We love Taylor and Travis together. We stan them on this channel. And then February 2024, Blake reveals the pact they made when they first got together and had kids, saying, "When Ryan and I got together, we made a rule not to work at the same time so that we could always prioritize our personal life." And then in August of 2024, during an interview with People, Blake reveals what Ryan used to send her every week when they first got together. "When my husband and I first got together, he would send me a bouquet of flowers every week." That's so cute. She confesses, before adding, "But he would always send a card and it would just be a sentence of something that had happened that week. Something funny or emotional that one of us said. It was just a little quote of the week. It was such a beautiful, romantic thing. Now we have 4,000 children," she hilariously quotes. So that is where I'm going to end the timeline. That is like the most present, obviously excluding the "It Ends With Us" drama, because I feel like that should be a whole separate video, and really at the end of the day has nothing to do with Blake and Ryan's relationship and how they fell in love and everything in between. So, thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this video, tell me who I should do next, or if you want a Blake Lively It Ends With Us drama video. However, it's just not this one. See you guys soon.